Digiscrap map, finding your way in digital scrapbooking.
I love it! Hi, all. We're here at Digiscrap Map, and we have our guest with us. Actually, she's my co host, Dawn. And we're here today to tell you about the new site and I'm trying to get this logo off my screen. Let me minimize it. That'll help. There we go. Um, We're here today to tell you all about what DigiScrap Map is about and our plans. And we're also here today to have you ask questions. We have some viewers here. We have five, I guess, is it? Right
Yeah.
now, and hopefully we'll get some more. We did not announce this in advance, but it will be saved so you can send your friends here. We have a Tiger Lily Digis that has signed in. Nice to meet you. Um, we want to let you know, I'm going to let Dawn tell you again, that if you want to talk in the chat room to ask us questions, you will need to log in. We are going to be doing a series of tutorials and putting them on the site so that you can learn how to utilize this system with us better. We're going to be working on that this weekend. But this video is just to introduce what our plans are for the site. So Dawn, go ahead and tell them how they can get into the chat room if they're not logged in yet.
Okay, so if you're trying to chat in the chat room and you're not able to, it's because you're not logged in. And what you need to do is go to the top of the page. A little blue link says login, and you click on that. Or I'm sorry, you click on sign up. I'm sorry. And to sign up, all you need to do is enter a screen name, a password. You verify your password, enter your birth date, which won't be put on public profile, I don't think, and your email, and then this lovely little thing that I don't like called the CAPTCHA or verification
Oh,
text.
I had to do that several times before it accepted mine.
Yeah, being visually impaired, it's kind of hard for me. Then you click the little button to agree to the terms of use and privacy policy and hit submit. Once you do that, you can also connect through your Facebook. You can connect through your Google or Gmail, your Yahoo, and OpenID, whatever that is. And then once you're in, you can get on through Twitter. And if you broadcast yourself, you can also broadcast that through YouTube. So there you go.
And Dina says actually if you try to type a sign up or a register comes up as well. So Dawn was giving you instructions from if
Yes.
you're at ustream.com because that's where you're actually going to be registering ustream.com and or actually I think it's ustream.tv
TV, yes.
but if you type in .com it redirects you and so uh, Dina is at digiscrapmap.com and she sees the chat room below and she's telling you that if you begin to type in there something a pop-up will come up and it'll allow you to register from there also. But if you have trouble with that, go to ustream.com and register there and then come back. So we got four guests that are not logged in, so we have seven people with us now. Dawn, wave.
That's
Yay! Hi, all. We're glad
woo!
that you're here. We hope we can keep getting a few more people. Um, our plans for DigiScrap Map are to have interviews just like this one with designers and other significant people around the digital scrapbooking community. Um, the Hopefully the designers will be brave and be in the little box where Dawn is at, and these will be saved and will be embedded on digiscrapmap.com, um, where people who can't make it for the live chat will be able to view them at a later time. We can do just sound, where you get my pretty face only, and that would be fine if the designer wants to just have sound if they don't have a webcam, but we really hope that they're going to be brave and you know, pretty and be able to use webcam. I was waiting for the laughs. I'm not a very good comedian.
We have a question in our chat room.
It says, can we suggest designers for you to interview? First question. Yes, I actually wanted to start, and I haven't got it really rolling yet. I have a private group on Facebook where I'm trying to get those owners of websites that um, have lots of designers on their website together in one place so we can communicate and organize it a little better. Let's say one of the sites is having a special event, maybe it's their birthday of their website, and they might want one of their designers to be interviewed that week. And in this way, they'll be able to communicate with me, and we can schedule that uh, as sort of a marketing technique, so that they can also talk about the event that's going on when they come in for their interview. But I will be taking suggestions for designers. Right now, I'll probably have I'll probably put up a blog post on the site, and you can leave a comment with them. But actually, what I would prefer right now, since it is very time consuming to go chasing after people, is for you to just tell the designers to come contact me. I'm doing it with my Facebook account at www.facebook.com /humdinger tub. HUMMIDINGERTUB, I think it is.
I
Um,
put it in there.
and it's in the chat room, but it won't be there when people come to watch this later because they can't see the
True.
chat. It'll disappear on the chat. So if they just come and send me a private message there, um, I will. That's where I'm going to be communicating with people to organize and set and schedule these chats. We do have the capability to show kit previews. We did that with the layout here a little bit ago. I was able to put that right over Dawn's face and make it a little bit larger. We actually had, it'd be similar to me bringing up this. I will show you here real fast. And then I would make it,
I'm gone.
you're gone. And then I would make it nice and big. And now I'm gone. And so in this manner, we'll be able to uh, put some things up to share if the designers are talking about some things. Uh, I got to make this go away. Dawn's back. Um,
Ta-da!
of, of course, we're just playing with all this techie stuff right now, and I really am appreciative of Dawn. We've been spending a lot of hours here trying lots of different things. Hi, Bunny. I see you just came to the chat
Bunny!
room. And um, I, where was I at?
We should. Oh, Bunny, you have to watch more of us later and get what we said before.
Yeah, this will be. She probably heard that. She was probably one of the people not logged in.
Oh, okay.
Um, so where were we at? I forgot what I was saying. So we'll.
Um, Getting a hold of you through the Facebook group.
Yeah, Bunny says yeah. She had to register, so she was one of the guests here. Um, what was I gonna say? Where were we at? Uh,
Somebody want to help us out because I don't remember either. Talking about Facebook and getting a hold of you.
um,
Uh,
to schedule it. Somebody asked a
yes.
question about that. Um, our plans, I mean, that's our basic plans. What will happen is we'll work with the person that's chosen through Facebook, and they will. I will give them an invite to the
Oh,
Digiscrap. I was thanking Dawn. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dina. Yeah, I wanted to thank Dawn. I wanted to thank Dawn because we've been spending lots of hours trying to set up the techie stuff and playing and learning how Ustream works. There are various softwares you can download, and you have to download and play with them. Um, and I needed somebody,
I better guinea
obviously,
pig.
yeah, obviously to be in my little inset up there. I guess it's up there. Up there. Wait a minute. There. I needed somebody to be there.
Oh my gosh.
I needed somebody to be there in my practicing, so she had to be here. I spent a lot of hours when she wasn't here playing, but
I was sleeping.
really appreciate her. We've been at this all day now, and we finally got it to work. So, uh, and got it set up correctly, and so we decided to have this impromptu live chat to get things kicked off. Where was I at? Dina, I was saying something else.
Designers contacting you to be a guest.
Um, yeah, I think I covered that. They'll be contacting me on Facebook, and once I get the scheduled designer, I'm going to be sending them an invite to digiscrapmap.com, which is actually a blogger blog, and they will, to make it easier for me, they will be allowed to uh, post.
There's a question in the chat room. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get there in a second. They will be
Okay,
able
sorry.
to post on the blog whatever they want about the chat, introducing the chat, and when it's going to be, and if they want to share something about their site, link things up. It's going to be much easier if I just let them post it than for them to send it to me and me to post it. And so we will get the chat announced that way, and then and then they will send me graphics that they want to share during the chat in advance. They'll send those to me by email, and we'll just get on and go for it and talk, and we'll record it. And after it's recorded, we will embed it back into the Digiscrap map site. So people can come view it later that weren't here. As you can see, you're learning that as we're talking, we are also watching the chat room, and as people ask questions, we can answer them live. And so during these chats, the live, the host or the guest, I'm sorry, I guess I'd be the host. The guest will, the guest will be answering live questions, and I think that's going to be really cool. That makes it a lot of fun. Um, the way we had to set this up to get it to work, we had done many different ways. I had to buy some software, and we are actually talking through you through Skype. And so if you are going to be a designer that is going to be a guest, you will need to download that free program called Skype, and we do a video, either a video interview or an audio interview, um, and that's what we're working through right now. Dawn and I are hooked up right now through Skype. Um, when we went through just the software on Ustream, it didn't record Dawn's face, and so
Boo hoo.
you
I'll be
could
so
see it,
disappointed in that.
you could see it live broadcasting it, but it didn't save it in the recording, and so we
Fine by
had
me.
to keep at it until we found a way that works. So that's why we have to use Skype, and it's too bad that you didn't see the one last night because we were laughing so hard. Actually, I
I
saved.
almost fell out of my chair.
Hubby was here with me, and he was actually created an account. You can find him on Ustream by
Okay.
searching for Old Guy Comedy and see the one that he did last night, and I'm in it. But the ones that were my husband and I, we his if you look, his computer laptop's right there. And so we were back to back recording, and we were just laughing up a storm. And I did save the ones that I did, but I made them private because they were just
They were pretty
they
intense.
were pretty intense. They were just me laughing the entire time on the screen. I may make them unprivate someday, but we'll see. But anyway, questions. I see Bunny has a question. For Digiscrap Map on Facebook, you only want store owners, not designers, right? Um, no, Bunny, what I want to do is start with store owners. I only want store owners in the group because our group, I think, would get too large and it would get too confusing. So I think if since there are so many designers and people out there that we can be doing interviews of, I want to try to start with store owners, the owners, and then gradually move to designers. And so, let's say, Bunny, that you have already done the interview for you, but yet you have a big event coming up. You can, let me. You would be the one to let me know through the group, and you would say, we have a big event coming up. I want one of my designers to be scheduled for such and such a date, and you would tell me which designer that was. Of course, I'll also be going out and pulling in designers outside of that also. But that's the purpose of that group, is so that the store owners can we so that we can most effectively use this for marketing. I decided to get this new URL rather than hosting it at my site. I wanted everybody to feel comfortable. I know some sites don't really like outside links, and so I didn't really want to just associate this with my site. I wanted this to be a community thing. I feel one of the reasons I'm starting this, except for the fact that I've had this idea for a couple years now and I just haven't had time to do it. But one of the reasons I'm doing this is because I think a lot of us that have been around a while. I mean, I've been doing digital scrapbooking now for 5 years, and the community isn't the same as it used to be, and I really miss the community. I used to seem to know what was going on at all the sites, and I'm not getting it anymore. I'm out of touch. And so the purpose of this is, yeah, Bunny says in the chat room, not as friendly anymore for sure. And so this is certainly going to hopefully help bring the digital scrapbooking community back together a little bit more. And uh, we're so segregated in all of our little shops. I know we have DigiShop Talk, and I love it there, and um, it's very useful. But having live interviews and videos, everyone's worried about TOUs. Yes, Dina, they are. um, a lot of people, the sites get segregated because they're all competing against each other, and they all are afraid to point to each other, to link each other up, and to tell each other about each other. They used to be a little bit more friendly about that, and now it just seems like, for the sake of competition, that it's getting a little bit worse. And so that is my main goal for this site. Another thing I wanted to mention is when you put your blog post up on Digiscrap Map, we will be utilizing the labels, and so you will be putting your store label in your post, and then that will be showing up in the sidebar. So eventually, like, since Bunny is here and she's an actual store owner, I'm going to pick on her. Um, let's say we interview Bunny, and she puts up the stuff about her interview, and it gets the link in the sidebar label, which will take you back to her blog post. And then let's say later on, one of her designers, um, Bunny says, careful now, she picks back. Bunny, you don't know what I can do. Right,
Trust me,
Dawn?
you have no idea.
I mean, really, I can really, really, really get you back. Bernie knows all about that too. Let me see. I'm going to go for one. What can I do?
Oh no, here we go. Don't scare me. Don't make me scream like you did the last time. Please, please, please.
Oh,
No creepy crawlies.
okay. I won't put creepy Carly's out. How's that?
Thank you.
How's that? That work?
That's decent.
That's decent. We've had roaches and ants crawling over the screen, and
She had ants on there last night, and I literally thought they were on my actual screen because we've been having an ant problem here. And I was like jumping out of my chair.